Well, Singy, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, Boog.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And starting this one, Enrique Cisneros. And Singy.
Ball 4, take your base.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Collins, the next to hit, hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. That one ripped. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Right through there for a strike. Cisneros with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read.
Over to first. That's out number one. And a run comes into.
Ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Out.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the DH, Lucas Collins. Line drive, base hit right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, number 6.
Now
3. You're out. Out.
Now it's going to be Lucas Collins. He's been a great free agent sign. To the left side, but it is well foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2 with the count.
Man at first, one away. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't see.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Ball 4, take your base. 3. Out. You're out.
Manager out of the dugout now.
Now pitching
Change here. Braden Pride.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Collins now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. There's a strike. Baez, the runner at second with one away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder.
That's ball 4. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3.
Lucas Collins will hit next. Fastball for a strike at 95.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score. And the lead runner has to hold on at second.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, man aboard.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4.
Dinger alert, Singy. This guy's gone yard more than anyone in the league so far.
Yeah, Boog, I've had this one marked on my calendar all week. He changes games with one swing. Seriously, though, why do they keep pitching to him? It's just a launching pad.
It's the Athletics and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch. So just about set and towing the slab here. So up now for Chicago, Martin Urbina, 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Urbina launched a homer in his most recent game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now a chance for Howard Turner. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs. And that drops in for a strike. And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game one of this three-game set. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Started after it, appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Cubs leave one, scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Esteban Valdez. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope.
Now the left fielder, Martin Urbina, struck out swinging his first time. Not even close there. And that's ball one. The Cubbies still looking for their first hit in this one. And now 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. And he takes a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting, the designated
next,
hitter,
Howard Turner. And there's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We played 4. We're tied 0-0. Back. So runner at second, 2 down. Urbina digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pick. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Martin Urbina. Saunders back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Makes the catch.
Now
One down.
the designated hitter, Howard Turner.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Howard Turner. 0 for 2 in this one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
1 out, base is empty.
2-2 the count.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout
The
looking.
catcher,
You know, at the
number
plate,
41.
looks like it's a fastball
Pedro
off the corner the entire
Rivera.
way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
That's a hit. And that extends the inning. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Random now at the plate, 1 for 2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
First base. 3. You're out.
Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom 9. So up now for Chicago, Martin Urbina. This one popped up. Park sizing this one up. And there's 1 down.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times
Now
pitch to
batting,
contact,
the
but the defense
designated
worked
hitter,
behind him.
Howard
That's why he's still in the game here in the
Turner.
9th inning.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Pete Saunders done for the night, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So a new
Athletics.
pitcher on the mound for the
Number
A's,
29.
Pat Landrum.
And
Pat
compared to a lot of other
Landrum.
relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And up next for Chicago, Howard Turner. 0 for 3 in this one. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
The catcher, number 41, Pedro Rivera.
So they're down to their final out. And next for the Cubs, Pedro Rivera. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The A's use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
2-0 your final here in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, the big righty, Todd Chick.
Three.
Lucas Collins stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
2 outs, base is empty. And the next pitch is way outside. And there's a ball.
That's down.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing for Arizona. Back here at Coors Field. And today's starting pitcher, Johnny Hernandez.
You're out. Out. 3. That's ball 4.
Chick back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Next pitch is downstairs. In there at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Misses, and it's 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Collins, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-1. A 2-run double.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner.
Ball 4, take your base. You're out.
And here's the first baseman, Lucas Collins. Pickoff throw.
No, he's safe.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. And a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other.
Take your base.
Lucas Collins stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering way off the plate. Line drive and foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some. Back now, and on the mound, a closer, Arthur Knapp.
Now
This
pitching
guy's a
for
strike
Arizona.
thrower. He's done an excellent job
Number
of avoiding
28.
walks so far this season.
Hoffman
Count
stands
1-0.
in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Bunting, and he pops it up. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Random digs in now. 1 for 3. And he pops up the bunt. And there's 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
Number 35.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Sato in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The Rockies down to their final strike. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth.
Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. That one
That's ball
missed.
2.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks strand the tying run on base to win it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they did.
We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Dwayne Crum. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And out number one on the grab. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
He swings and fouls one off. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up. Who? And there are two outs. And next for New York, Rafael Miranda.
Number 26.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses. Ball 3. 2 out, space is empty. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. Next to hit, Derek Frisch.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
1 ball, no strike.
Frisch with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Leave one, and now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
William Hu, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
1 up, 1 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Steve Diaz.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
Kenny McDougal. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Number 18.
And now the DH, Steve Diaz. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time, and that is bad, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
One down. And stepping in for the Astros, Todd Keenan. That misses the zone. Ball one. Miniac, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
One down, base is empty. In the air to left center. Gill sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Brandon Redding now at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it off. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Frisch on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. And there's a ball. He goes down looking. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston, second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, DeAndre Averill. Crum back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 30 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Carlos Castro, the next to hit. High in the air, out to right. Miller should have this one. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Now it's the shortstop.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Just missed. Check swing, called strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 2 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Cristobal Vergara.
74.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. Throws to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jesse Miller will hit next. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Miniak, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now Devin Crow. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. On to the third inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jackson James. James patrolling center field, only 20 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Fastball is outside. And he dodges that fastball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
The designated hitter, number 29.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Miles Middleton. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, number 30.
So the batting order turns over. Victor Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ramirez turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Right through there for a strike.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Upstairs. Right through there, got him. That K is his third of the game. Yanks held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Joe Brando.
31.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Who takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14. And let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
So a man at first. Kenny McDougal up next for the Astros. Ball one there. That's off the mark. Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 18.
Steve Diaz up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Man at second. And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. One left for Houston. They're up 2-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Miguel Gil. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
26.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it's the second baseman, Rafael Miranda. Walked his first time. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Derek Frisch.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
1-0.
Gill at second, Miranda at first with no outs. And a count 1-2. Oh, right to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. Two men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs. In the air, foul off first. And a foul ball. And that one in the air center field. Vergara settles under it. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. And now they trail by one.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And here's the first baseman, DeAndre Averill. He's 0 for 1.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Check swing, called strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. To third, Keenan. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Carlos Castro. Flied to right his first time.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that's a base hit.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Ball, no.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Crow makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. They get 2 and draw even again. And midway in the 4th, we are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's check
off
out
for
the latest news
Astros,
from around the league.
Third baseman, number 6.
And there's a strike. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws the first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, number 43.
Brandon Redding up next for the Astros. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And takes low for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And misses inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Digging in, Cristobal Vergara. Out there to center. And there's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Miller, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Redding on third. Vergara at first. 1 gone. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a good eye there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Line drive down the line, and it's foul. And that one misses up and in. And now 3-2. Crow in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three and two now. And they're all loaded up.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So bases all loaded up. Crow digs in now. Fly to center his first time. That misses. And that's ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now the first baseman, Joe Brandom. And that is out of play. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just off the outside corner, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there, and that ends the inning. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but can't get anyone across. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Jackson James.
Number 19.
Crum back to work. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Go ahead run on base. Middleton getting ready to hit. Late swing fouled off. Outside, and it's a ball and a strike. This one in the air. Random gets under it. He's got it, and there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Crum over to first, and he's back in easily. Ramirez stands in now, looks at that one inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
This one in the dirt to second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Just missed.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Off the mark there. 2-1.
2-1.
On the ground to third, Ramirez zips it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, number 2.
Kenny McDougal now at the plate, 1 for 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 18.
Steve Diaz, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Pulls that one foul.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Hard hit, right side. That's the inning. Out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Miguel Gil. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Go ahead run on base. Miranda digs in now. Swung on, belted. And it one-hops the wall. Now he launches a throw over his head. Around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. 4-2 now.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside-the-park home run, that's pretty embarrassing.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dwayne Crum will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Howard Wright.
Number 10.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Derek Frisch. Pitch misses. Ball one. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Frisch, 23 years old, and he was born in Germany. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball two. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Well struck left field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 84.
DeAndre Averill stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Now a check swing, but he held up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Who squeezes it? 2 away.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 down, bases empty. And here is Carlos Castro. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-1.
That one off the mark. 2-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Well, we go bottom 6, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Todd Keenan.
Number 6.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-3. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Redding. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now the center fielder, Cristobal Vergara.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Brandom getting loose out there. Stratton getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gill pulls it down. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 39.
So next up for Houston, Jesse Miller. He is struck out and he is walked. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a base hit right there, and that keeps the inning alive.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away. Thought he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Devin Crow up next for the Astros. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
There's a swing and a miss. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gill puts it away, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Brandom.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Well, one-run game. Jackson James stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Pedro Sandoval getting ready to go. Random warming up as well. Just missed.
2-0 to count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Who? And no throw. He's into first easily.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And now it's going to be Miles Middleton. Random checks the runner, and he's back safely. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Stays alive. That one outside, and the count's even at 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Good eye right there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Chop to third. Keenan. Off balance feed. There's one. On the first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the third baseman, Victor Ramirez. That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line to left. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch.
Now batting, number 22.
2 down, and up next for New York, Miguel Gil. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. There's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Now fly ball to right center. Miller makes a nice running catch. One left for the Yankees, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Now pitching for the
We're
New
back
York
in a new
Yankees.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Joe
0.
Random.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
So digging in,
Leading
Joe
off for the
Random.
Astros, first baseman, number 31.
And ball one. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Fought off foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, number 44.
And now the shortstop, William Hood. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him swinging.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he was either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
And now Kenny McDougal. Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball there. Ball to strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound. He's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
That's hard hit on the line. James makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees 4 and the Astros 3.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
Astros.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Pedro
19.
Sandoval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for the
game.
Yankees,
Rafael
second
Miranda
baseman,
stepping in now for the
26.
Yankees. Now one missed. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Derek Frisch stepping in now for the Yankees. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Miranda on at first, nobody out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes,
Now
but found a way.
number
Just a simple
84.
ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And next for New York, DeAndre Averill.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Pitch
Ball
misses,
outside.
and the count is 1-1. Strike on the inside corner. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Number 31.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Castro getting ready to hit. And that's outside.
In the infield at the
One
corners,
ball,
don't be
no
surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 1-0. And that's
Ball 2.
outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Well, he
Now
delivers
back,
in a
number
huge
17.
spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Pedro Sandoval won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching. for
Righty
the
reliever out of the
Astros.
pen, Joe Brandom.
Number 13.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 3 in this one. Edge of the zone, called a strike. It's 0-1. Towards first, and it gets by him. One runs in, headed for the plate. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now back,
Nicely
number
done.
19.
Brings home 2. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson James. And that
Ball
one is
one.
downstairs, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Man at second. High fly ball out into left center field. Vergara makes the play. One away.
Now batting, number 29.
So a man aboard. Now here is Miles Middleton. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One out and a runner at second. Line drive. Come on.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
So two down now, and here is Victor Ramirez.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That clips the zone. That's strike one. Two outs and one in scoring position. In for a strike. 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's 9-3.
Now batting, number 22.
Here's the left fielder, Miguel Gil. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. And it's fouled away. That one kicks away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
And that's outside. Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Astros 3. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your...
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Movement in the bullpen. Rafael Carvajal, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Jeffries also throwing. The Yankees up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. A little out front there as he swings through it. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Brandon Redding up next for the Astros.
Number 43.
Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
2 down, nobody on.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair.
1-1.
He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And there's a ball. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Astros 3. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Gio Washington.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Rafael Miranda now at the plate.
Second baseman, number 26.
And a foul ball. That to right. Miller corrals it, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 12.
Derek Frisch will hit next. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Michael Sweeney preparing to come on if needed. Newcomb also getting ready. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away now.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees 9 and the Astros 3.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now as they hand the ball to a
Number
fresh arm to
33.
start the bottom of the 9th. Rafael Carvajal.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Cristobal
Leading off
Vergara
for the
digs
Astros,
in now.
Center fielder, number 74.
Carvajal, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out to short. On to first.
Got him.
And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now
Well,
batting,
he certainly didn't look
number
comfortable or
39.
fluid on that play. And later in this ball game, this could come back to bite him if a ball is hit to him and he's playing that same position.
Jesse Miller up next for the Astros. And that's in there at the knees. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Two down.
Batting, number 11.
Astros down to their last out. Stepping in, Devin Crow. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that's in for a strike. Carvajal is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.